YouTube, what is going on, man? It is your boy Fly Guy Only Man back at it again with another video, another podcast. I know it's been a long ass time since the last one that we have done. We back at it again, full effect, man. We got a new guest on this bad boy, one of my boys, one of my brothers, Ace Boom Coons. You already know, man. Got my boy Tarzan in the building, man. How you doing, Brody? Everything good with you, man?
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So let me go ahead and just jump into it real quick, because usually when I get somebody new on here, I like to kind of like get just a little bit of a background for the people can know and stuff like that. Because the crazy thing is, you a known person from around here for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much everybody knows you and stuff like that. But you'll be surprised how much stuff that a lot of people don't know about you.
Right.
You feel me? And one thing I always want to know, because I think I know this answer, but I really don't. How did you get your name Tarzan?
My cousin Eric Jones, BD we call him, gave it to me when I was 13.
Mm-hmm.
When I was living in North Chicago, gotta say that. I ain't gonna say nothing else. North Chicago, Illinois. Gave it to me. I was bad. I was a bad child, or busy, they call it.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty busy. I used to walk around on 16th and Victoria, my bad.
Mm-hmm.
I treated my grandma had in her house. She owned the house, the
Mm-hmm.
property. And I used to just sit up there and throw apples. It was apple tree.
Right.
I throw apples at people. I ain't had no shoes, socks, shirt, pants.
Right.
And I was just bad, period, just growing up. And my hair was all over my head. That's where it came from, really.
Mm-hmm. I just seen a couple pictures of you like that. Yeah.
So he just called me Tarzan. And it just kind of like stuck with me a little bit, because he was the only person calling me that.
Right.
And then as years progressed, I just took on the name and I embraced it,
Mm-hmm.
because kind of fit me, because I was a busy child.
Right,
you know
right.
what I'm saying? Kind of got it tattooed on my arm when I was 15, well 16 actually.
Damn, so you didn't waste no time then.
Yeah, my first tattoo was when I was 15, but I got that one
Mm-hmm.
when I turned 16, about to be 17. There, started calling me that. Starting in the Waukegan, Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I got the name. Working.
Well, with a name like Tarzan, right? And I'm trying to go into this, you know what I'm saying, as a person of interest, not a person that, you know what I'm saying, pretty much knows and stuff like that. But with a name like Tarzan, that had to come with a lot of issues as you got older and stuff like that. Because I'm sure, like, niggas is looking at you like, fuck is the females calling this dude Tarzan?
Right,
like,
right.
why is it, like, what makes him, what, king of the jungle?
Right,
You know what I'm saying? The biggest, baddest? What was he? What do he means by that? You know what I mean?
Well, some females took it a different type of way. You know,
Oh, man.
they took it a different type of way.
Right.
Take it how you want to take it. But, you know, it was given to me by my cousin. He passed away.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? He died from cancer.
Sorry to hear that.
Rest in peace. Yeah, that's why it was given to me. And then, yeah, obviously, like, you know, females start, oh, Tarzan, whatever. News got out of me. Like, oh, that's why they call you Tarzan. Nah, that's not why they call me Tarzan. But if you want to, you know, what you want to think, that's what you want to say, then by all means, go ahead.
Right.
But it came from nothing, like I said. But it's kind of like, it's tough because I'm a black African American man with the name of a ape.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't look at it as racism if somebody outside my race called me that. I don't trip about it, because if I'm gonna be a monkey, I'm gonna be a silverback gorilla. You know what I'm saying?
Well, this is one thing, like, when it comes to, like, you know what I'm saying, nicknames and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, I truly never, like, really had a nickname or whatnot. And if somebody was trying to give me one, I really never embraced it, nothing like that.
Right.
But from what I always see is, like, when somebody got a nickname, that's truly the name that they truly want to go by. You know what I mean? For, you know, identity reasons, or they doing crypto, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They don't want motherfuckers to know their real name and shit like that. So I never knew that about you. So if another race, white person, Hispanic, whatever, was oh, you Tarzan, woo woo, I never know that you would kind of look at them kind of sideways versus calling you by your real name.
Right. I don't my circle, which is very small, they can call me whatever they want to call me. You know what I'm saying? Most of them call me Darian, which is my name. You know, and people outside are the ones that normally call me Tarzan. My family, like my nieces and nephews and all that, they call me Uncle Bebe. That's my true nickname that was given from my mother. Me and my brother, his name is Day, mine is Bebe. But the only people that call me Bebe is my nieces and nephews.
And that's facts right there.
You know what I'm saying? And like my guy, they call me Darian, or they call me Zan, or they call me Tarzan.
Right.
Mom, Darian. You know, my sister, Darian. My brother, Darian. So, yeah, pretty much that's how it is with me. I don't complain. You know, I don't trip about who called me Tarzan. I even when I worked at this company called Exo Noble, which you're familiar with. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely
my uniform said Tarzan. You know
yeah, I seen it.
Yeah, so those said Tarzan. Like, how you get that out, man? Because I put it on the paper. You know, y'all gotta, Hey,
I ain't gonna hold you. When I was there working there too as well, buddy ass came around and stuff like that, and he was like, "Yo, we finna get your uniform and stuff like that. Woo woo. Do you want your name or do you want like something abbreviated on there?"
Right.
And I'm sitting there thinking like, off the top of my head, but I'm seeing him looking like, "Come on, nigga, hurry up, man. I'm ready to move around." I'm like, "Man, just put my name on there, man." But yeah, they give you the option to do that though. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But even like with me though, when we out and about and stuff, like when it's just me or we around the guys stuff like that, you know, with me, I call you Darian. But when we out and about and stuff like that or whatever, that's when I call you Tarzan because I don't know who knows. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I always did
fact.
it.
And then that's love too because I don't want everybody to know my name and all that. Like I always tell everybody, I don't even tell them it's my nickname. I just tell them it's my cage name. Like, you know, I do professional.
We got to get into that too as well.
Yeah, so I tell them it's my cage name, but then it kind of looked like Cage. That guy, Cage. Why you got a cage name of a monkey? Like a dude that you know raised by apes. Like, so it's like, it kind of like, I'm be like, man, like, it's a long story, bro. It's a long story. It's tattooed on my arm right now. You know, it say Tarzan going down my left arm or whatever. But yeah, it is what it is. I don't no ill will.
That's what's up, man. I mean, I look at it like this, man. If somebody gives you a nickname, especially what you saying, you know, saying your cousin gave you a nickname and stuff like that, and I definitely would say that, you know what I'm saying, you truly embrace that name, and pretty much that's what everybody knows you by. Like, it's been so many situations or whatever where I'm trying to describe you, and sometimes I might mess up and be like, they might know him by his real name. So I'll say Darian, and they like, Darian.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Tarzan. Oh yeah. They'd be like, it's like, so it's crazy how a nickname sticks more than your actual name and stuff like that. But yeah, as long as I've been knowing you though, you know what I'm saying, that's what you've been calling yourself and stuff like that. Cause the first time that we met up and started linking in and stuff like that, man, I probably have to say 2008. I want to say it had to be 2008. Cause I want to say that's when Lil Rick and all them was still staying on 10th Street. So I think it was like 2008 or something like that. And I remember, you know what I'm saying, talk to one of your baby mama and stuff like that, which is his sister. And she was like, yeah, this Darian's little boy right here. And I'm like, oh, Darian? You know what I'm saying? Who's his baby? You know what I'm saying? Who's his daddy and stuff like that?
Right. You
know what I'm saying? Then I think like maybe like a year later, that's when I finally met you and stuff like that. But ever since then, though, it's been nothing but love, though. And you know what I'm saying, it's crazy how just on some fluke random stuff, you know, saying people lock in and get in tune with each other and stuff like that, and before you know it, y'all just spent over a decade, almost 15 years with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be crazy, like how shit be working out sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because at least with that side of the family, and you know, I've been hanging around with Lil Rick and them for forever, so you've been knowing them and stuff like that or whatnot. But it's like me personally, I really don't be getting in tune with motherfuckers. Like, it usually be on some, all right, we around, we'll kick it, woo woo, but that be pretty much it type shit. But with me and you, Love, and a couple of other guys and stuff like that, it's like, you know what I'm saying, we kept a bond with each other where, you know what I'm saying, we don't need everybody to be around for us to hang out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Just click tight. Like, you know, you like who you like, you love, and then you just click with who you click with. I could love you, but don't mean I click with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's a lot of people I love that I'm going to ride with no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't engage in certain things that they engage in. Doesn't
Right.
mean I don't love them. It doesn't mean I wouldn't ride with them for whatever reason. It just means that I'm more over here, you more over there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I always been. That's how I was raised. You know what I'm saying? So.
And speaking in engagement and stuff like that, and like I said, you know what I'm saying, I feel like I have a good rapport about you, and I know you pretty well and stuff like that. But with you being around the people that you be around and stuff like that, how much do you get? And I'm gonna say criticized, but that might be the wrong type of word to use though. But how much do you get, put in the same category as your peers and stuff like that? That's smoking, drinking, shooting, going back and forth to jail for various reasons, stuff like that. And the crazy thing about it is, people be trying to put that type of stigma on you, like you just I wouldn't say a menace, but you just a knucklehead or something like that, or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. You had it right the first time.
You had it right. I'm menace. You know what I'm saying?
They think yeah. I love that question because I am looked as a menace. Like everybody look at me like, this and that. He's a bad person. He always trying to fight. He always trying to do that. You have to actually be around me to actually know exactly how I am, where I came from, what I'm all about. Well, like what I'm all about. I'm sorry. Don't believe what you hear. You know what I'm saying all the time. Like believe like maybe 20% of what you hear, 80% of what you see. When it comes to me, yes, I have been a lot of street fights, a lot of battles, anything back on it. But it was like, I can say like maybe only one fight or altercation that I got into that it was just purely on me.
Right.
It was just me being on some, I'm on some overprotective, I'm trying to protect my cousin-in-law type shit. She had some dudes out there. I was drinking. The dude was in front of the crib, and I was just on some bullshit. And to be honest with you, that was one of the guy. It was. He gave me one of my best altercations or fights, whatever you want to call it, because I gave him his respect because he was like one of the only dudes that actually stood up to me, that fought me one-on-one, hit me hard as hell. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't back down, even though I know I would have, at that time, we both was just doing what we were doing. I probably could have did more to him than what I did, but I respected him because I hit him on some bullshit. I'm sitting there drunk, and he over there with my cousin, and they young, they out here, and I was on bullshit. I started that altercation. That's the only altercation I ever started out of all the shit that everybody tell everybody about me. That's the only one that I actually was on bullshit with.
Right.
But like I said, don't believe what you hear from people. You gotta actually get to know me. I'm one of the most loyalist people that I know. I'm loyal to the Q. Like I don't like. I'm so loyal. I guess it's ridiculous. Like my cousin Mike Taylor said. Shout out to Mike. You know what I'm saying, Mr. Kobe Bryant. I love my cousin Mike. Shout out to him. He said, when people grow up and realize what's going on, they're gonna realize that my friendship is priceless. And that's when they came out with those priceless commercials where they'd be like, such and such, whatever. This is priceless, but whatever. And that's one of the realest shit he ever said or whatever. Outside of what he be talking about in sports, that's real, because people say a lot of things about me, but they don't understand that me being on your side, just me being cool with you. You walk in with me, you walk out with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what, you get jumped, I get jumped.
Right.
And that it goes with anything. You ain't eating, I ain't eating.
Right.
If I'm eating, we eating. And that's just how I was raised, and that's how I am. And everybody can get on here, on this mic, on this camera, and say they the coolest person or they the loyalist, but a lot of people just be talking.
Right.
I actually I demonstrate what I preach, and everything that I'm telling you, everything that I'm speaking on right now, and it's all legit facts. And anybody can tell you that actually personally know me, that I am not a menace to society. Yes, I will get on your ass if you touch anybody in my circle. Anybody. I don't care who it is. Yes, I will do it. because that's just how I am. I am a protector. I am, I'm a provider of my family, and I'm a protector of my circle.
Mm-hmm.
My circle is my family, my brothers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I only got like 4 or 5 actual people that I can call friends.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else is maybe associates or they, just distant family members.
Right.
But I always go off of, blood makes people related,
Mm-hmm.
but loyalty makes you family.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not loyal to me, then I don't care how much blood you got up now. If you're not loyal, then you're not family. You know what I'm saying? You just related to me.
Right.
I ride with this dude that's been loyal to me for 10 plus years than this person that's been blood related to me for 20 years.
Right.
And I don't care what you say. I don't care about our name. Mm-hmm. It's about being loyal.
Right.
And that's what it's always been with me. That's how I am. I don't care what nobody say. They can, I'm a, whatever, man. I take care of my kids. I'm with my kids 85, 90% of the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm training them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm doing.
And you know what's crazy? Because with us doing a podcast and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff that you're saying and stuff like that, I just know off of GP because we're brothers. You know what I'm saying? We the best of friends and stuff like that or whatever the case may be. And it's crazy because when I first met you, and this is just me speaking for my behalf, when I first met you, I didn't get that type of energy from you because I'm thinking to myself, everything that I hadn't heard about you before I met you. So I'm going into the relationship already with a negative point of view.
Yep.
Like, he just another, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker from over here and shit like that. I'll be cool when we around and shit like that, woo, but you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be some keep it moving type shit.
Yeah.
But slowly but surely though, you know what I'm saying, just small conversations that lead to big conversations. We have the same interests, and I remember a long time ago, I used to look at you sideways. I'm like, damn, you like this? Damn, you like that? You like Star Wars? You like anime? You like a motherfucker would never expect that. It's like, the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking you the typical motherfucker, so I'm going into the conversation talking typical ass shit. But it's like you steered away from those conversations and say whatever you had to say. But when I said some other shit that was just left field about maybe some anime shit or maybe a game or something like that, and something like that, you know what I'm saying? You had a plethora of conversations to talk about, and I'm like, damn, he ain't bullshitting about this. Like he truly a fan or he truly has a passion about this, and that be the one thing that I want people to express, that what you may see or what you may heard or what people may portray about my image and stuff like that, I'm completely different from that. You never took the time out to know me. You never, you know, sat down or whatever to get to know the person I am. I can't help what's being portrayed out there.
I can't.
You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. I'm one person going against a whole city, a whole town, whatever, and they're saying this about me. What if it's good or bad or whatever, I can't help what people say about me. That's just how the world works. But if you take the time out to actually sit down and get to know me, understand me and stuff like that, you will slowly realize and quickly realize that I'm one of the coolest persons in the world. And when I say coolest, I'm not just saying coolest as in I'm a cool ass friend that we could be around and just kicking when we going out. No, I'm a loyal motherfucker. Like motherfuckers that show me loyalty, I'm gonna be there for you, man. I don't give a fuck what color, creed, sexual preference you is and stuff like that. Exactly. If you in my motherfucking circle and you have the best interest in me, I'm gonna ride and die for you. And I seen it about you because I'm the same way too as well. I got a lot of people that I don't kick with on a regular day basis, but those people throughout my life has been some of the best people in my life when it comes to, you know, situations or whatever. And they was there in my corner. The motherfuckers, because I learned this quick. The motherfuckers that I wanted to be cool with, like in school and shit like that, the motherfuckers all down talking to me to about a bitch or saying this and saying that, or, you know, saying this little weird ass shit. But it be the motherfuckers that, man, why you hanging out with him? Why not? Right. Like, okay, he's not the, you know, how motherfuckers be back in school. He may not have the cleanest Jordans, you know what I'm saying, the newest Jordans or something like that, but he a loyal motherfucker. Mm-hmm. He may not have, you know what I'm saying, everything that we are, but he a loyal motherfucker though. Like, why steer him away? And people don't understand it. And I think that the older that we got, we now finally realize that. But some of us though was already doing that back when we was younger though. I got some people that when you see them back in the day, like, you know, no shade against them, but they was bummy, dusty, you know what I'm saying? They didn't have it all, you know what I'm saying? They was motherfuckers that you'll look at them and look away like, man, I ain't fucking with him. But we build a rapport with each other, and I'm like, bro, you cool as hell, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll fuck with you. I'll fuck with you more than I'll fuck with these motherfuckers that be having, you know what I'm saying, all so-called all the bitches in school around and shit like that. Right. I'd rather fuck with you, bro. Cause you a loyal motherfucker. These niggas ain't loyal right here. They just being cool and shit like that. Cause he can get a couple little bitches. He got dimples. He got long. Yeah, he could be in. You know what I'm saying? Like little weird shit like that. You know how motherfuckers was back in school. Yeah. So those relationships didn't last that long. And when you get older, just like how we is right now, all the motherfuckers that I was cool with that I used to call and talk and hang with on a regular day basis, there's no love lost. When we see each other, we shake hands, but we don't hang out on a regular day basis. I'm not calling them, man, what you on? I'm not doing that. It's more of a, if I see you in the streets, hey, what's up? Woo woo, keep it moving. That's it. You know what I mean? So that's definitely one thing I could definitely say about you. You always been the same, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and to reroute on what you said, not to cut you off.
Go ahead.
My first time meeting you, like not meeting you, but my first time actually hanging with you, you did me a favor. You know what I'm saying? You was doing me a favor. And it was off some shit that I got into it. You know, it was just some negative shit that I was involved with. But it was just an altercation between me and my brother, Lamar Lee. You know what I'm saying? I name drop. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry, y'all. I name drop. So Lamar is like one of my other brothers.
Right.
You know Lamar.
Yeah. He a brother to me too as well.
Yep. So we had an altercation. And with that altercation, me and him was getting into it, but I got to fighting with somebody that he was with. And the person didn't realize, like, man, these are two brothers fighting. Arguing. Let them argue, but the guy want to pull a gun on me. I don't care about that, bro. You already know how I am.
Right.
So he pulled a gun on me, and I still went ahead and went to work, beat him up, took the gun. You know what I'm saying? And it was what it was. And that day, you dropped me off at a little female crib that I was going to. And from that day, me and you just like clicked ever since then. That's how we clicked. Like, you did me a favor. You didn't have to do that for me. You barely knew me. You just knew that I was your best friend's brother-in-law. Or the father of your best friend's nephew. Right. You know what I'm saying? And you still just came out your way. Got you, bro. Boom. Took me from one place to another. I'm like, man, this dude, upstanding dude, bro. And then from there, you just start sliding on us all the time. And we ain't call you Fly. We ain't call you by your government. We called you Diasi. You know what I'm saying?
Well, great. That is my, but that's my middle name.
Yeah, it's your middle name. Yeah. But we didn't call you your first name. I'm not gonna say it on here. But people already know.
Oh, they know it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we didn't call you Fly. My mom still to this day call you the same thing. Diasi, that's my son. Like, to this day, she call you that. You know.
But you know what's crazy though? Like when I hear, and I tell this to people all the time. When I hear somebody say Diasi in public, I'm definitely looking like, who the fuck just said that? Like,
you knew me for a minute,
right? For you to say that, because everybody's usually gonna call me Wise, which is my first. Usually, everybody's gonna say that much. So when I hear that, it's like, okay, what up? You know what I'm saying? But when I hear Diasi, it's like, what? And it's crazy because it's still a handful of people that still call me Diasi to this day. And it's like, damn, like I rarely be hearing that name right there.
My brother still call you that.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I rarely be hearing that name right there, but when I come around certain people, though, I hear it all the time, though. But if anybody knows me, though, they'll know that, you know what I'm saying, I'd rather go by that name. Because, I don't know, I just always was called that and stuff like that. Because me and my father, we got the first name and last name.
Right.
So the differing us, we, use my middle name and stuff like that for, saying, like my mom.
That's how I love it.
Yeah. Like my mom, she calls me Diasi. You know what I'm saying? My brother calls me Diasi. My sister, they all call me Diasi. They don't call me Wise. You know what I'm saying? That just separate us from me and my dad and stuff like that. But yeah, when I hear that though, I'm definitely looking like, who the fuck is this? Like, damn, we know each other. Then if you know to call me by that though, real.
It gotta be something. You know,
definitely, bro. But even with that being said and stuff like that, tell me, how would you say you growing up, right, and having your first child, what type of mindset did that put you in and stuff like that? Like, did you still move the same type of way, or did you started, you know what I'm saying, slowing down or whatever the case may be? Like, how was that situation? Because I always like to understand, like, where was people's process when they had their first child and stuff like that? Because the second and third is kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I already got a kid, but that first one is usually like that, damn, I got a kid.
That's crazy. Hold on, y'all. Because this question, right, is crazy. The reason why this question is so crazy to me because not look at me different. Me and my Me and the mother of my first child, when
I like how you did that.
got pregnant.
You mind cut you, but I like how you did that.
Yes.
Because I do the same thing too as well. Because it's a respect level.
Yep.
The mother of my child, it's not my baby mama.
Right.
It's the mother of my child.
Me and the mother of my first child, we weren't together when I found out she was pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
My dad had linked me up with this girl that was friend to the family, not friend, but her sister had a baby by my second cousin.
Right.
And the sister saw me and she was like, man, don't put me on with your son, all that stuff. And I had I started talking to this girl in Kenosha, Wisconsin. My dad put me on with her or whatever the case may be. And then shortly after that, I found out that the mother of my child was the mother of my first child was pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And from that point, I had to make a choice. Like, what am I going to do? You know, I got a baby on the way, only like 16. You know what I'm saying? I'm 16, about to be. By the time he's born, I'm gonna be 17 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm young.
Right.
So I had to make a choice. So what I did, I wound up telling the girl, like, I got a baby on the way.
Mm-hmm.
And last thing I want to do is be someone that's absent.
Mm-hmm.
And they can vouch for me on this. Mm-hmm. Anybody that think I'm lying or whatever the case, they can vouch. I had wound up telling the girl, like, I got a baby on the way. Keep it cool. Mm-hmm. And it ain't like I was, sexing the girl.
Right.
I mean, that was on my mind, but that's not what I did.
Right, of course.
I know I was going to eventually do it. I let her know, like, man, I got a baby on the way. So I wound up stop talking to the girl or stop messing with her on that level.
Right.
And I got to the point where I was like, man, I want to be a dad. Like, I'm going to be 17, my first kid about to come. I'm only 16 right now. So I wind up, I had to get on grind mode. Mm-hmm. I was working at Walmart. I actually put together the store that was in Waukegan, Illinois.
Right.
I put that store together. And when my son was born, I was still working there. I worked there for 27 months. And it just got me to the point where I just know I got to do this.
Right.
Growing up, I seen my dad. My dad always worked constantly. You know what I'm saying? Like, he might not, to me, he was the greatest dad, but to other people, he might not be like a great dad, whatever the case may be. He always worried about the Bears, the Chicago Bears, Chicago Bulls, whatever. Right. But he did what he was supposed to do. He always worked. My mom always worked. That's all I saw growing up. With me, that's all I knew. So I'm like, man, I got to work. I got to take care of this baby. I got a baby coming, and she pregnant. I gotta let old girl know in Kenosha that I can't mess with her like that. And that's what I did. It was just got to the point where I shifted gear a little bit. Like, I gotta do this now, not this. And on the verge of me doing that, I used to go to the bathroom, call old girl, like, man, you can't be talking to you like this. And then my mama, sorry, not baby mama, the mother of my first child,
right,
would come to the bathroom. Who you talking to? It ain't like I'm cheating because I'm still here with you. Right. This is what I plan on doing. I'm letting her know, like, I can't do this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they look at it like, man, still bogus, whatever. I mean,
that's but you gotta look at it like this though, because you can't fault yourself too much. You're talking about a 16, possibly 17-year-old kid. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Teenager. Trying to have these type of thoughts and trying to move in a way that, okay, I'm trying to cut this, you know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers don't think like that. You know what I'm saying? So I give you an A for effort just for the simple fact that you trying to make it right. You know what I mean? Like, it's people gotta look at it for not what's going on, but look at the effort that's being put into it. Like, it may not be the right result that came out of it, but the effort that was there for, man, look, I got a baby on the way. I'm trying to make this work with her, woo, and stuff like that. Like, I'm thinking of the best for the child. Simple as that.
That's all.
You know what I mean? And people don't think about it like that. The only thing they think about is, well, you whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you didn't even see the effort, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was just so quick to backlash your motherfucking shit like that. And it's like, damn, did you always have this type of ill will towards me? It's like, I'm trying to make this shit work. You know what I'm saying?
What's crazy about it, though, bro? Like, no, I kid you not. I didn't think she was pregnant.
Right.
I think I heard from my mom told me about it, and then my brother Angelo, I call him my brother because I grew up with him.
Damn,
where
he in Atlanta or something?
Nah, Angelo out here.
He back out here?
Yeah, he live in Antioch, I believe, or yeah, I think.
Last time I seen Angelo was when you were staying in Fox Lake.
He in Antioch right now, so I'm like,
we gotta meet.
Like,
we gotta pull up
man,
on
she
him.
was messing with this dude. I'm like, bro, that's if she pregnant, that's my baby. But I don't think she pregnant. So then one day I was in Zion, at my sister's crib where me and my cousin Love threw a party at for our birthdays. We threw a I'll tell you about that later on, but we threw a party or whatever. And then she was on the couch. I saw her on the couch. Got up. I'm like, what the I'm looking. Stomach big as hell, bro.
Damn.
I said, I really got a baby on the way.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Eye opener.
And I didn't think like, she could have been messing with somebody else. That's not what I thought.
Right.
Off GP, I'm like, I got a baby on the way.
Right.
She could have been messing. Who knows?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But in my mind, I'm not thinking like the rest of these dudes that would be thinking like, man, she was messing around on me. I know what I was doing. I know what we were doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm like, I got a baby on the way. And I didn't believe it until I saw it. I used my eyes. I didn't use my ears. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, dang, man. So that's when I made that day. I made that call that I was telling you about earlier. I made that call. Like, I got a baby on the way. I can't do this. You know what I'm saying? Jasmine, at the time, damn, I dropped her name. I don't care.
They don't know the last
Jasmine,
name.
Jasmine, at that time, she was I would say she was like one of the finest girls that I actually pulled. No disrespect to y'all. I mean, all of my kids, I love y'all. But she was one of the finest at time. You know. I just had to take care of my responsibility.
But even with you, you know what I'm saying, not knowing, then seeing and blah, 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 whatever the case may be, but still not having the facts or whatever, you know what I'm saying, if it's DNA or just looking at whatever. But it still puts you into that mindset of it's grind mode.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody else is like what you said. Man, ain't my shoot muscle. So a lot of these motherfuckers don't even prepare for shit.
They don't prepare.
They just be like, whatever.
I was on grind.
Right. So that still puts you in a different type of plateau, like, if it is or if it's not, you know what I'm saying, it comes down later on, and if it's not, but still, I was there, though. You know what I'm saying? So that right there already puts you in a different type of plateau. A lot of motherfuckers be like, it ain't my motherfucker, babe. She fucking around, woo, and shit like that, and just don't give a fuck. Then when they find out, like, nigga, this is your motherfucking baby. Yeah. It looks like you. It smells like you. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. You done took a DNA test and it says yours. You know what I'm saying? Now you just looking like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit be stupid as hell, but I can commend you for doing some shit like that, though, man. Like, you really, you know what I'm saying, bossed up. And that's at a young age. Like, motherfuckers just don't know. Just as hard it is for a teenage mother, it's just as hard as for a teenage, you know, say male too as well. Yeah. That we got a kid on the way. So neither of us have no type of, you know, and I don't know everybody's living situation. Everybody's living situation is different, but let's just think of the worst scenarios. We ain't got no car. We ain't got no house. We ain't got no foundation. We ain't got no, you know what I'm saying, credit. We ain't got nothing. Like, we at the bottom of the bottom. We can barely work any and everywhere because we so goddamn young.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all really got to get it out the motherfucking mud. For real. So for y'all to have that type of mindset, or, you know what I'm saying, really I get to speak on you because you here, but for you to have that type of mindset and stuff like that, that's just to show you, like, how advanced and how, you know what I'm saying, you want the best. Even if it's down to gonna kill you or hurt you, you want the best. And I always seen that about you, that you always put other people so far before you. Like, when it comes to even us and stuff like that, you stop doing what you're doing or whatever you got going on to either come to somebody's aid or pick somebody up or give somebody a place to stay for a couple of nights, or, you know what I'm saying, you down on your luck, you know what I'm saying, you got a couple dollars, but you give motherfuckers some money and shit like that. Or the biggest thing, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna talk my shit real quick. I know this nigga right here, but I'm gonna talk my shit real quick. The biggest thing, though, is being security. You know what I mean? Because the sad thing is, a lot of motherfuckers, and have you ever felt this, because I'm sure you have, they want to be friends with you just because you do play security. And when I say play security, I'm not saying that you walk around just big bad woo, but they know that you have such a good ass heart, and motherfuckers take advantage of that shit and be like, oh, we know Tarzan going. So I can get rowdy and woo and shit like that. I know he gonna fight with me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, how does that make you feel, and how much of a burden? And I wouldn't say really a burden, but how much of a weight does that put on you? Because you do that because you just love so much, and people don't know that about you. Like, you truly put everybody before you. Like, I can see it firsthand because I'm around you all the time. You put everybody before you. How does that make you feel? And like, where did you get that type of attitude from? Like, was that just something that came from the household and your upbringing and stuff like that, or just something that you picked up over the years or whatever? Or how did that came about with you?
Why? Like, you just killing me with the question because they so good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. And it makes me have to use my brain, makes me think. And no, to answer your question though, bro, like, it's just like an instant. It's just like, when you wake up, you gotta brush. You gotta wash your face. So like with me, I know the people that take advantage of certain situations, except for one person. Me and you know who that is that we kick it with. You know what I mean? And you shed light on that with me because you have to deal with that on a daily basis. You know
right. My brother, yep.
Yeah. So, but I do know people that take advantage of certain things, and so with that being said, I can't help what I do for certain people. Like, man, it's just, that's just automatic. It's like, man, get up as a male, we get up 9.5 times out of 10, we gotta take a pill when we wake up. Not every time, but most of the time we do. If we ain't gotta take a pill, we gotta hire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like, if I'm with you, bro, like, that's just me. That's how I am. I gotta make sure that first you make it home, and then me. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter, because I know what I've been trained to do. I know I'm a 4th generation wrestler. I know that this is what I do. I like to do this. I love this. I don't love to fight per se, but if it's there, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? If it's there, I'm with it. I just grew up with that, man. I grew up in a rough household. But at least I had both parents, and both parents worked. I'm the youngest of 4, and the way I just grew up, I just learned how to be a protector, and that's all I know is to protect who I'm with and what I'm doing. Like, I gotta keep it like.
But even with you saying that, and my bad to cut you off in that breath of air though, but just like what you said though, you're the youngest. Usually, that's the type of attitude and mindset that the oldest will have.
Right.
So it's crazy that the roles reverse. You're the youngest out of everybody. You have an older brother and 2 older sisters. Yeah. Like, you the baby. But yet, you're the one that, man, I call him my brother, it's going to be problems. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy to think about it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, when you look at shit, you usually see that from the oldest person and stuff like that. But even with you saying that, though, it's just a lot of people don't understand that about you, and that's why I kind of want to like give people kind of a nice little essay about you and stuff like that, because they don't know that about you. I know that about you, but they don't know that. They just think that, oh, he just a knucklehead motherfucker. But they don't know. You don't be getting into it really with nobody. It really be you be getting into it, motherfucker, because you're protecting somebody.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And they don't understand that. Like, I know people don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Because even when back in the day, and I'll bring your name up or whatever, and I'm around somebody like, oh, that fighting money, oh, you want to, ooh, and it's like, bro, if you only understood, bro, I can't help that the man know how to fight. I can't help that.
Oh, and that was 145 pounds.
But it's not like he's going out looking for bullshit, though. The only reason why he's getting into a motherfucker is because he's protecting other people. That's it. That's all. You know what I mean? But even with that being said, though, on a more personal note, have you ever like been around somebody that seen that about you and try to use that, to their advantage?
Yes. Yes, I have been around someone that does that. 2 of them, actually. Well, I'll say one. You know what I'm saying? One person, this dude don't have he just can't help it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. So, been one person. The other person that I was gonna say, he does it, but he actually can fight. You know what I'm saying? He does be like, man, I been getting my ass whooped for this amount of time in this city. Now I done joined forces with this guy that got these people from this city of North Chicago. So I'm good now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I have been around people that done that, and I still love them to this day. I mean, it is what it is, bro. We men before we anything, bro. And I just at the end of the day, I just want everybody to be safe. I want everybody to make it home. I don't care if you my enemy, bro. I want you to make it home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want that for everybody, bro. I don't want. Yes, I like to fight, but I like to do it in a professional manner. I like to go to the gym and spar and test my skills against people that's better than me. Not nobody that's not trained to do this. You know what I'm saying? And on the street, they just look at me like, man, bully. I'm not a bully. Right now, I'm maybe like 190 pounds, 185 pounds. Back in the day when y'all was calling me a bully, I was 145 pounds. And you said that.
And the motherfuckers that saying that you're a bully, they way bigger than
me. Like,
200.
I'm not a bully, but I just protect my circle, bro. I don't want nobody. Like, man, if I walk in with this guy and I'm cool with you and I'm cool with him, I walked in with him.
Right.
So I gotta protect him. You swing on him. If y'all not doing a one-on-one that he agrees with, then you swing on him, you're disrespecting him and me.
Right.
And you disrespect me, now I gotta take action.
Right.
That's how I always been. Now, if he like, all right, then I got this. All right, do your thing. As long as he don't put feet on you. Y'all throwing hands, y'all throw hands.
Right.
But you're not about to put your feet on this man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're not about to do that. You know, that we just not. And that's just how I always been. That's how I'm gonna be. That's I don't know nothing else. What else can I do? Like, that's just me. That's my instinct. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. Like, last thing, bro. Like, y'all just gotta realize, bro. Like, quit listening to people and just come see for yourself and get a vibe. You know,
Facts.
I'm a family man. I'm with my kids all the time, bro. Like, even with me posting I'm always with my kids. They see that they don't. They're just going off what these females say. We ain't even gonna get into all that right now. But we
definitely are though. We definitely are though.
Yeah. So they go off of that. And just like, man, dude, he bogus as hell. He a bully. I'm not a bully, bro. I'm not a bully. You probably was trying to bully somebody I was with, and then I bullied the bully. You know what I'm saying? That's what it come down to, really.
Right.
And y'all just don't like me, bro. Like, I don't gang bang. I don't do none of that shit, bro. Like, just a 185 pound guy from North Chicago, Illinois. That's how I fight. I've been wrestling since I was fucking 6th grade.
Right.
You know, been boxing since 7th grade. And I took all that and just capitalize on it. Learn more, teach my kids. That's it. That's all. I like to kick it. I don't smoke. Never done a drug. I never smoked no marijuana. I don't do that. That's not me. I drink socially with my guy. Shit, we socially drinking, but not. I mean, tomorrow, the next day, the next day after that, I'm not gonna drink. But then probably on Saturday or something, I might have a little shot or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need to do that to have fun. I can have my brother, bro. We can do whatever. We can play the video game. We can watch anime. Yes, I'm a nerd. I do that. It is what it is.
And that's one thing right there too as well. You know what I'm saying, to go back to the past, me first meeting you and stuff like that. I'm thinking to myself, all right, he from North Chicago, weather band, whatever. I'm always gonna see him out here outside. Every time we linked up and we out the band, it was always you at the crib playing the game. You got the kids, you got your nieces and nephews, y'all playing the game. Like, it's always a fan, and that's one thing that I can say that attracted me the most, because one thing about me, and a lot of people don't know this, but I'm originally born in Virginia and stuff like that, and I have a real big, family upbringing when it comes to my people in Virginia and stuff like that. Like, we always come together and stuff like that for whatever situation is going on. So when I meet people and stuff like that, that's one thing that always attracts me to people. If it's, a guy friend or a female of interest. I always look at what the household is going. And for somebody like you, I can honestly say, as long as I known you, mother and father together, you know what I'm saying, nieces and nephews theirs and stuff like that. Like every time I come over there to the household, you know what I'm saying, it's like a semi, you know what I'm saying, family reunion. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody is here. You know what I'm saying? Your sister's there chilling, you got your brother there and stuff like that, your mama and daddy there and stuff like that. Like there's no separation. And when I see stuff like that, it doesn't matter if, you know, motherfuckers get drunk and get the bickering or there's a disagreement because something happened, whatever, but always come back together as, man, we're family. Right. Yeah, we had a little argument, this, you know, whatever, yesterday, but we're still family. And everybody's cool and stuff like that the next day and stuff. I always look at that and I'll be like, you know what? That's a motherfucker I can rock with right there. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the first thing that I look at when I see a female. What is the family? What is the upbringing? What is the household looking like? Because I can go off what you got going on with the household and see how you're going to act. Like when a female sit there and tell me that, oh, I don't see eye to eye with my mother and I don't see eye to eye with my daddy. I'm looking at you like, wait, hold on a second. So you mean to tell me you don't really respect your mother and you really don't respect your father? What the fuck makes you think you're going to respect me? Like, that's how I'm already thinking. You know what I mean? So I always look at the household and stuff like that. You can tell me whatever the fuck you want to tell me. You can give me all the little stories. But I always look at the household and stuff like that and see how everything is being ran and stuff like that. And I see that you got a good rapport with your parents and stuff. Then I'll be like, all right, you know, maybe you are okay. But if I see that down talking me about your parents, let's just say hypothetically, you're 25 years old. You're down talking to me, a person that you just met 3 months ago, about some motherfuckers that you've been knowing your whole life. Right. I'm gonna look at you sideways. Like, this is a motherfucker, this is your mother and father. You're 25, you've been knowing these motherfuckers since birth. And you're down talking them to a motherfucker, me, that you only been knowing for a couple months? Yeah. I don't see it's gonna work, because if you're so quick to say all that about them, I can just imagine if I piss you off, what you gonna say about me.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I always look at the household. Like, that'd be the first thing that I look at. What is the family structure going on and stuff like that? And like, even with you, y'all be having family reunions and stuff like that. Like, you really got a big ass family out here. Like, there's a lot of y'all out here and stuff like that. And it's always nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we have our little arguments. We have a little bicker business and stuff like that. Who doesn't? You know what I'm saying? But we always try to find out a way that we can resolve the issue. If it's, we go a couple of days not talking, then one day we just start talking. Or we go a couple of days not talking, hey man, my bad. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But we always figure out a way to get back in tune with each other and stuff like that. And that's what I see when I like to see when I go out and stuff, when it comes to people that I'll be around, because that's positive energy right there. I'm sorry, we're not going to always see eye to eye. We don't always see eye to eye. You know what I mean? But if we can figure out and resolve the issue, even if it takes a couple days, maybe a week, might take a month, but we can resolve the issue. And with us trying to resolve the issue, when we was somewhat mad at each other, we wasn't down talking to each other to other motherfuckers. We wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, we just not seeing that right now. We cool though. You know what I'm saying?
And we get it. We resolve it. We figure it out. Shit,
right.
You know?
And a lot of people, I be around a lot of people, they don't do that. Like, they will sit there and bash a motherfucker that, it's like, dog, you really?
No loyalty, bro. And that's the number one thing, is loyalty. That's all I ask for in everything that I do. It's just loyalty. Man, you ain't got to agree with everything I say. I ain't got to agree with everything you say. Mm-hmm. But just be loyal. You know what I'm saying?
That's
it. That's all.
And what's crazy, loyalty is free.
Yeah, it definitely
I'm not finna ask you for no money. Yeah. I'm not finna ask you. Now, granted, I might be really down, you know what I'm saying? But it's not like every time I be like, hey, bro, I got to talk to you. Oh, man, what you want some money? No, it's not going to be that.
Right.
It's rare that I ask you for money. It's rare that you ask me for money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But people don't look at stuff like that and think that we all going through certain situations and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. And I come to you as a brother, like, hey man, look, this is what I'm going through, out the bam and stuff like that, whatever the case may be. And we try to, you know what I'm saying, help each other, give words of encouragement, and try to, you know, say uplift each other and stuff like that, to try to make it through it. That's all I might need. I might just need somebody to talk to. Hey bro, pull up on me real quick, man. I need to holler at you about something. Blow some steam. Cause if I don't blow no steam off of you, let's just say I'm arguing with some bitch or something like that. If I don't blow no steam off with you, I might fuck around and go to jail because of this bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be little shit like that, man. And that's one thing that I could definitely say when it comes to you being in my circle and stuff like that. I done told you a lot of stuff about, you know what I'm saying, my life and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, deep dark secrets. And
likewise.
And likewise too as well. And we never judged each other. Even the times that we done bickered and stuff, we never judged each other. We never
shit out.
Yeah, we figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But that's how true loyalty should be, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not gonna always see eye to eye, but at the end of the day, though, we know that this is my brother. I'm his brother. He can come to me and tell me whatever, need whatever. I'm gonna figure out a way. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna figure out a way. And vice versa. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, they don't have that shit. Like, I see a lot of people that hang out with motherfuckers and stuff like that. They just be around them because they be having the bitches, or they be around motherfuckers because they protect. You know what I'm saying? Just little weird shit and stuff like that. But when it comes to like real life shit, they ain't got nobody to call on. And that shit just be like, wow, like, you hang out with these motherfuckers right here, but when you going through some shit, you need somebody to talk to, a so-called shoulder to cry on. Can't talk to them motherfuckers about that shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? And a lot of motherfuckers, they don't know that about you. Like, you truly a genuine hearted person. Like, you gonna sit there and listen, and, you know, if you feel like you can give some, you know, constructive criticism or whatever, hey, maybe you should do this, maybe you should try this or whatever. Or maybe just listen just to let it all steam out and like, hey man, I might not have the answers, but you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna try to help you the best way I could. Or something like that. But you gonna do something though. A lot of other motherfuckers, man, you can't come to them like that. You know what I'm saying?
I only got, like I said, bro, just the people in my circle, man, they understand. And for I even got one or two people in my circle that just don't get that. But for the most part, primary people that I'm with on a basis, they know exactly how I am. They don't take advantage of it. Everybody else, the ones that do know, like, I know I can do this because this dude don't say no. You know, every time I go to an interview, bro, a job interview, and they ask me what my weakness is, I don't even tell them about job work weaknesses. I'm telling them about my weakness as a whole. And I tell them. Every time. I just earned this job today. I just got a job offer today. Making pretty good money. Money that I probably more than my last couple of jobs.
Right.
Way more. Like $5. You know what I'm saying? So I always tell them, like, my weakness is I'm too nice. And that is my weakness because I wear my heart on my sleeve. I don't know if it's because I'm an Aquarius or I don't know if it's just because it's me. And that's what it come down to. I'm a nice guy, and people take that, you know, and they run with it. Like, if I do this, he's gonna be like, okay, it's cool. They just gonna do this.
Right.
And then that don't just go with females that I deal with. It go with a lot of people. Like, you know, people that I see on the street. People that they just know me from school. They just know, like, man, Darian's cool. I ain't even gonna say Darian. The younger ones will say, like, the people that now, like Tarzan. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. It is what it is. But, like, I tell them I gotta learn how to adjust that. I can't keep on being yes man. I can't, because it don't. I ain't gonna say it don't get you nowhere, but it just make it so that people just take advantage of you.
Right.
And I gotta stop doing that. But some people talk about this. A person don't like me that meet me, and I can tell you there's only two reasons why a person would not like me. Either
I bet I know. Hold on. I'm gonna say
before I even see it.
No. I bet I'm gonna say one thing, because you always say this shit. One reason why a motherfucker will not like you because you don't smoke. But I don't know what the other one.
No, you're right. That's one reason. Because I don't smoke marijuana. I don't smoke at all.
Right.
But that's what when we beef, we talk about some shit like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't smoke or do drugs. We're going to put it like that. Or because I probably just slept with one of their girls or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Or their girl says this. You know, I ain't even going to say that because I'm not a bachelor. I've been with, but I'm not a bachelor. I would say it's probably because I just don't be going. And what I mean by going, I mean because if a motherfucker talk crazy to me, I'm gonna talk crazy back. You know what I'm saying? They be like, man, you always trying to fight. Nigga, you just called me out my name. Or you just said this.
Right.
You just said that. So I say, well, shit, fuck it. We ain't got to talk. We can do this.
Right.
And then they say, oh, I'm a bully because I'm engaging in what you just engaged in.
Right. I'm giving you the same type of energy.
Exactly. But that be the two reasons right there. I ain't even gonna say nothing about nobody girl because I'm not a bachelor. Yes, I've been with people, but I'm not a bachelor. So like why I said, because I don't smoke, right? That's one. That may be the primary reason. That's the last time I got jumped, or they tried to jump me. It was like 10 niggas tried to jump me at Stretcher's Bar and Grill.
Mm-hmm.
It backfired on. It's either that, or it's because I just don't be going.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just bully me. You can't jump me and think I'm not gonna fight back.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I got jumped, I fought back. I don't care how many people it was, and I had to I respect y'all because of the fact that I ain't gonna say I respect you because, well, yeah, I do respect you because y'all still try to just come up and say whatever, but I don't blame y'all for jumping me. I would jump me too. You know what I'm saying? I would jump me too. But like, the thing is, everybody that I then went up like encountered and that jumped me, the reason y'all jumped me is because either me and my squad, V squad, we over here, we dance with all y'all girls in the parties when we, so y'all get mad and y'all want to jump us, or it's just because I'm not going. Right. I'm just not. That's just, I can't fold. I don't care if it's 10 of y'all and it's just me. Or it's 10 of y'all and it's 3 of us. I just can't fold. That's what it come down.
Let me ask you this question real quick. I gotta grab a charger real quick. Let me ask you this question too as well. How many fights you think you have been in? And when I say street fights, not in the cage, but street fights though.
Fights in general, not just street fights, or just fights in general.
No, street fights. The street fights, not fights in the cage, but street fights.
I would say I've been in about, when I counted last time, I've been in about 63 street fights last time.
Damn.
And that's just street fights. That don't count fights in the gym, fights within the family. Fight, you know what I'm saying? That don't count that. And
right.
That's the last time I counted. That's not just with one person, 5 people, 8 people, 60 people. Yeah, it might have been a dude that I just fought 2 times. Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't just go. And about that last time I counted, and that was like 6 years. 7 years, my bad.
You've been in a fight since then.
Yes, I have.
So it's probably 70 now.
Yeah.
And what gave you the I guess the willpower? Because I feel like everybody, before they get into their first fight, it's like, scared, butterflies, whatever.
If you don't have butterflies, something.
So it wasn't like you went into it like, oh, I know I'm going to win.
I'm about to win. No. I don't underestimate nobody. You know what I'm saying? Not even somebody I already won. You know what I'm saying? Because one punch can change a fight. Never know what can happen.
Right.
So, yes, I just go in just knowing that I have to get this done. Either I'm gonna lose or he gonna lose. And in my mind, it's kill or be killed. But if I have the opportunity to make it so that I can just seize this dude without hurting him to the point where he can't wake up and go see his family, then I'm gonna. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I look at it. I don't want nobody I wake up the next day.
Right.
Unless you family member.
Right.
That's never happened.
Now, one thing I can definitely say about you, I've been around a lot of times when you motherfuckers got into fights and shit like that. But one thing about you though, you hold a big respect for the motherfuckers that step you on some one-on-one shit. No jumping, no nothing. Like, let's go to the middle of the street real quick. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I always commend you for that right there. Because, like, I remember back in the day, it was this one dude. I don't know his name and stuff like that. But I think at the put this here time, he was like maybe 17, 18, maybe 19. I don't know. But I think at the time, you was like 22 or something like that. And we was over there on Hervey or whatnot. And up to you in the middle of the street and stuff like that. And, of course, you know what I'm saying, you ain't going to beat them down and start stomping on them and shit like that. But you respected the man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fought and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You won the fight or whatever, but you shook his hand. You made sure everything was good and stuff like that, and kept it moving. A lot of motherfuckers don't do shit like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers will sit there and continue to talk shit and woo and stuff like that. It's like, all right, we got it off our chest. We good, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And what's crazy is, like, I can't recall that only because I can personally remember one. You probably talking about Mark though. It had to be Mark. Mark is the only person that I can recall.
Because I only seen you fight 2 people over there on Hervey, and that was the one dude that y'all was fighting on, like that side street between Hervey and Seymour. Y'all was fighting right there by that alley and stuff. Okay. And then I was there when you fought Donnie. Them the only 2 fights that I ever seen.
Donnie is a fight that I fought. Rest in peace, Donnie. I lost that fight.
Y'all fought like 3 times that day.
Right. I fought the first one. I won. The second one, I won. I mean, I lost. I lost the second fight. Third one, we fought with gloves. I got the dub on that, but that was with gloves. You know what I'm saying? MMA gloves. That's one of the only fights I lost. And I lost to Dale Fryer. That we talked him. I tried to get my third, get the third fight, but it just never happened.
Right.
So but those are the 2 fights I lost in that from what I remember. Those are the only 2 fights I ever lost. I'm thinking you're talking about Mark because that's the only dude. He was younger than me. He actually fought me hard. He the only dude that hit me. He hit me hard as hell. The hardest punch I took was from it's between Juan Otero, my brother, or Ricky Miller, one of my other brothers. It was between them 2. Nope, it was between 3 people. Juan Otero, Ricky Miller, and Kenneth Love. Kenneth Love hit me dead in my nose. That shit hurted. That's my brother. Everybody knows that's my right hand. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. It's between them 3. They hit me hard as hell. Not gonna say I lost those boxing matches because we boxed.
Right.
But they definitely hit me hard, and I can remember them punches. But I'm trying to. It had to be Mark that you talking about. Got to be Mark.
It could have been. I mean, this is probably like, probably 2008, maybe 2009. I think Love was still staying over on Seymour.
Yep. It was Mark. It had to be Mark.
Yeah, I remember that he was still staying on Seymour, and I forgot what the argument was about or whatever, but I want to say low key somebody else was bickering in the argument, and he just stepped in as a defender type shit or whatever. And you was like, well, come on, man, you feel that way? Let's go in the middle of the street real quick. And y'all fought and shit like that or whatever. And the only reason why I remember it like that, I remember him kept on saying, man, nigga, I just gave you the work and shit like that, man. I'm on like, I don't know if he said 17, 18. I know he said some young ass age and shit like that or whatever.
Mark, bro. Cause Mark, he didn't give me no work, but he just hit me hard.
Right.
I ain't gonna say he hit me hard. What it was is that he hit me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and when I stole on him the first time, he hit me back, and I'm like, he don't know who I am. You know what I'm saying? But that's cool because to this day he gonna always have my respect because he actually fought me. And a lot of dudes don't fight me 1-on-1, and I'm not trying to big me up or nothing like that, bro. I'm not on camera trying to talk crazy because anybody if they know how to get in contact with me if they really want to do something. But Mark literally fought me. I hit him and he hit me back, and from there I'm like, this dude really want to fight, and he didn't want no soft ass hit. Right. You know what I'm saying? I give him respect to this day. He fought me, and we fought. Yes, I could have did him dirty, and I didn't do it. I was intoxicated. He was intoxicated, but we fought. And from that point, I'm like, man, this dude is brownie point.
Yeah, because you still had the silver Oldsmobile.
The color Supreme.
Yep.
It was like a silverish, like goldish color. Yep.
Yep.
That had to be Mark. And I love Mark, bro. Like I see Mark all the time, and he just like he just got out of jail or whatever. He beat up the whole church.
Damn.
He beat up all the police that ran up on him. He beat them all up, bro. Right. Beat them all up. Cussed the pastor out. I love Mark. and he just got out or whatever. But Mark cool as hell, bro. Like, I respect Mark, man. He got it for the new generation. You know, as far as the hands, you know, or whatever the case may be, I would really, what word I want to use that they use for like when they about to vote for somebody. What's the word they use?
Damn,
I forgot the word, but yeah. But anyway, y'all.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about, though.
Yeah, they. I would use that word for him. You know what I'm saying? Because he.
I approve of this message.
Yeah,
I think it's something like that.
Yeah,
I approve of this.
Some shit, whatever the fuck it is. He actually fought me, bro, and people don't usually just fight me. They usually just jump me.
Right.
You know, it is what it is. Mark that dude.
All right, let's change speed real quick, because like I said, man, this is more of a, you know what I'm saying, podcast / almost interview type situation, stuff like that. Then just like what I did with everybody else, when you do more and stuff like that, we just talk about random shit and stuff like that. But I just like, you know what I'm saying, the viewers to get a better idea of, you know what I'm saying, the person that's here and stuff like that. So when they see them in other episodes or whatever, you know what I'm saying, they can already have a mindset like, okay, this person woo moves and thinks and operates like this and stuff like that. So I know where the idea is coming from. So that's why I like to do this right here. But let's go ahead and switch subjects real quick. Women.
Woo.
Women. Women.
Woo. Hey, this is a whole nother podcast though, bro.
Nah, this ain't no whole nother podcast.
I could talk 2 hours.
I mean, you want to talk 2 hours? You can talk 2 hours, man. I ain't got shit to do. But women though. What's let me say this much. What was probably the first time that you can possibly say that you was in love? And then from there, you know what I'm saying, I'll just feed off of that. Then, you know, so I'll hit you with some other pointers and stuff like that.
So tough to say that, right? Because yes, I have multiple. I have 3 baby mothers, or I have 3 women. That's the mother of my children, right? I can't say it was the first, but I do have love for my first child's mother. I knew her since I was 13. She got pregnant when she was 15, going on 16 or 16, and I was 16, whatever it was.
You older than her?
Yes.
Okay.
And yeah, I did love her. So, I mean, I think I did. You know what I'm saying? If somebody tried to hurt her to this day, I would try to do them dirty.
Right.
So, you could say that, but when you're so young, it's like you don't know what the hell you're doing. And you don't know. So it's just tough. But I just know, like, right now, I'm 34. I'll be 35 in a couple of weeks. Like, what's today's date? Today the 10th? The 9th?
The 9th.
Right. So in like 22 days, I'll be 35. You know what I'm saying? I know personally that no matter how much I actually don't get into it with her as much as I get into it with the other 2. I get along more with her than I do with her. So, not just because of that reason, but I know if anybody hurt her or tried to harm her, type of thing, I would actually take the time out of my day to make them have a terrible day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I don't care if we don't we argue, whatever the fuck
right.
on in life.
That's between us.
That's just that's just me. So I don't know if I should count that, but like with my second baby mama, I was head over heels. You know, I'm from Chicago. She walked Keegan. I'm already graduated. I just saw her like, man, fat ass booty. I was just, I just love fat asses.
Right.
Leonard Jackson. Dropping names, bro. Don't care. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you gotta look at it like this. There's gonna be an audience out there that don't know us per se, but it's a big audience because I share all this stuff on social media, so it's gonna be a big audience that's gonna know, you know what I'm saying, oh, these motherfuckers that we know from around the way and shit like that. So it's not like motherfuckers don't know who the fuck you talking about. You know what I mean? But carry on though.
Yeah. So with her, I literally I had 2 kids with her. You know, and my first time having intercourse with her, she got pregnant.
Dang.
I believe she got pregnant.
Damn, the first
You know
time.
what I'm saying?
Shit.
So, and I was her first. I was.
Right.
I know what I felt. I don't know. I had a little whatever, but So yeah, I love her. I mean, from what I mean, I think I did. I mean, I believe I did. Even with her, me and her, that's the one I had the most problems with right now to this day.
Right.
And I can say, man, I can't stand that, or whatever. I can say whatever I want to say.
Right.
And I can't stand her. But as a man, as me, who I am, if a dude put their hands in front of me, I will have to act.
Right.
But if a dude she messing with and they just doing whatever they're doing, it's like, man, I just put it in. Ain't my business.
Right. As long as the kid's cool.
Long as the kid, long as he don't do it in front of my kids.
Right.
Because you doing it in front of my kids, now you traumatizing my kids.
Right.
Now I gotta do something too.
Right.
You know. But if you do whatever you're gonna do with her outside the kids, as long as the kids don't see, that's your business. That's your girl. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no. But that with her, that's what I would say. So it's kind of tough. I have a third baby mama, y'all. Yes, I do. Whatever. I don't. You know. But with her, I don't know if you should say I fell in love with her first or Brittany, her baby, first mother of my kids.
Right.
Whatever. I don't know. But I love both of them. I still love. I got love. I have love for both of them. And then I had a third child, which was just recently. Ryan's mom. I got love for her as well. Karai to the that's my daughter. But like with Taylor, I used to love her. I was gonna marry her. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't. You know, even after I found out she was cheating, that's when I did the proposal type. And then I realized how dumb I looked at. Tripping, bro. You know, you whatever the case. I had to withdraw that. So I would say that I fell in love with my first.
Now, with you saying all that, right? Because if somebody was to ask me this question, I already know what I will say. But I'm going to ask you this question. With you saying all that, and you're a guy that has 3 baby mothers, but at the same token, though, you know, you are a handsome guy. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard for you to get a woman or whatever the case may be, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just throwing it out there. Would you say, in your honest opinion, at the state that you're in right now, when it comes to dealing with past situations, dealing with new women, blase, whatever, 34 years old, about to be 35, do you see yourself getting into another relationship and starting all over again? Or do you have the mindset like, fuck these hoes, fuck these bitches, I'm just out here fucking? Like, what is your mindset when it comes to you being intrigued and pursuing into another female? If it's, you know, meeting at a gas station, whatever, and y'all get to talking and it kicks off or whatever the case may be. Like, what is your desire when it comes to stuff like that?
Damn, man. Why he ask me these tough ass questions?
It's not tough, bro. It's not, bro.
He making me think. I need Hennessy for this. So look, check it out. So so yeah, oh man, this is tough. In a perfect world, which we don't live in, I would love to have somebody I can wake up to. Hey, honey, I'm home. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, ideally, that's what I would want, right? But I live my life so backwards, and what I mean by that is that going through high school, I went to North Chicago Community High School, and the mother of my first child went to Waukegan. So I was the type that grew up with everybody in North Chicago, and they was just all family to me.
Right.
So I had to mess with females that was in a different school and in a different district or whatever.
Right.
And I didn't get to live my life like everybody else. Like, oh, I'm partying, kicking out all these females and blah, whatever. I didn't get to do that.
Right.
I was in sports. I was fighting. I was doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't game banging. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't doing none of that. But that's what I had relied on. So when it came down to me actually having to enjoy life, bro, I didn't get to do it like everybody else did. So as I was growing up, and I was I was a junior, and that's when I got back in tune with Brittany. I was a sophomore. I got back in tune. The mother of my first son, Arian Jr., which is 17 years old right now.
Right.
Birthday May 2nd. I got back in tune with her, man. She came to the football game. I had literally, I had no cap. And look it up. We played Waukegan in North Chicago.
Right.
I had 4 sacks that game. Defensive end, little as hell, against Deontay Levine. My brother, I love you, Deontay, but you just held the ball out too high like this. You know what I'm saying? I had 4 sacks. And I wind up getting back in tune with my mother of my first child, and we got back cool. And from that point, that's who I was dealing with. But I would literally faithfully every day after school, I would go to her crib.
Right.
She lived in Waukegan, Linden.
Right. Yep.
I would go there faithfully. If I had wrestling practice, I would still go there. After wrestling practice, I'm going there. And then when I realized,
hey, Bob, I had to cut you off. I got to cut you off real quick. Speaking of Linden, it's crazy how I knew X's ass before I knew your ass. Right. Because X used to be over there doing the flips and all that old shit over there and stuff like that.
He was a Jesse White tumbler.
Was he?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. I remember that shit. I remember that shit over there on Linden. I remember that shit. But go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so speaking of Linden, I'm going to tell you some shit about that. But yeah. She lived on Linden, so I would go over there faithfully, bro. And when she got pregnant, I would have to tell my wrestling coach, I got to go to work.
Right.
Walmart. I have to work because I got a baby on the way, possibly, but I didn't believe it. But I'm just still, just to prepare, I'm going to work.
Right.
And then that's how I pretty much dealt with that. I would just, thinking I got a baby on the way, I would go to work. And come to find out, I really did have a baby on.
Right.
And that's pretty much how I did. I didn't get to live my life thinking doing this, doing that, because I was head over heels for one girl, at a young age.
Now let me ask you this real quick. Let me pick your brain real quick. With you saying that and how you articulate it real quick, would you say that there's a void that you're possibly seeking when it comes to the other sex? With you saying that, I never had a chance to, blossom and, see what this race is like and see what this woman is like and see, you know what I'm saying? Would you say that every female that I dealt with, if we was fucking around and stuff, and let's say that it started off mutual casual, I'm just talking, but it started off, but it moved on to a relationship and we got attached, or I don't know how, but I got attached, meaning you know what I'm saying? Would you say that with you not actually being out there and just messing around, just here, there, everywhere, you know what I'm saying, dick everywhere, let's just put it out there, do you feel like there's a void that you might be somewhat chasing, and yes, what you want is the so-called, and I wouldn't even say perfect woman, but just a normal relationship where why gotta be some weird shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right. I would say with me being so strong over one female growing up, you know what I'm saying, my high school career, I would say now that because I don't care what nobody, they can tell you whatever they want to do, right? So growing, I was faithful.
Right.
My first time cheating was more so a couple of years ago. And my first baby mama, my second baby mama, I wasn't if you break up with me on Monday if I go fuck somebody Thursday, that's to me in my mind, that's not cheating. You know what I'm saying?
It's not.
You know, to them it is, but it's just not. So growing up,
Let me say this real quick. Females, ladies, y'all gotta realize something, right? From a man's standpoint of view, if we break up, let's say we break up for like 2 weeks, and in 2 weeks we start talking, whatever the case may be, whatever it may be. Us as men, and when I say men, motherfuckers that know how this shit goes, we already got in our mindset that you're a woman. You can walk outside and stumble over some dick. A man can't do that. And I don't give a fuck how good, how much money, how successful, whatever I got going. I can't just go outside and just stumble over some pussy.
women fuck who they want.
Huh.
Men fuck who they can.
Exactly.
Remember that.
Exactly.
Just remember that.
Exactly.
So you keep that in mind. But like I said.
So that's why, let me say this real quick.
Go ahead.
That's why when situations happen, because he has went through his situation and he has acted how he should acted, and I have been also through situations too as well, and I have acted the same way because that's what's going through our head, motherfuckers that really know how this game works. I can't just go outside and be like, so I'm really going out there to look like, man, if she just broke up with me and shit like that, she getting fucked right now. Especially if I know her character, and let's just say we a person that we have sex 2-3 times a day and stuff like that. You going 2 weeks without sex?
Right.
You want me to really believe that? But when you was with me, we can't go 5 minutes without fucking. Like, stop it. Like, stop it. So that's what's going through our head and stuff. And women got to realize, like, oh, man, stop it. We're looking at a situation where how you acted with us, how you moved and portrayed yourself with us and stuff like that. And you truly want me to sit here and be like, okay, when we was cool and stuff like that, we had sex 2 times a day. We never went a day without fucking. And now we broke up. 2 weeks go past, a month go past and stuff like that. And then we get back to talking to shit. But now you sitting here talking about some, oh, you want to talk back to me, but who was that bitch that, ooh, wait a minute, baby. When you was with me, you couldn't go a day without fucking. So you want me to sit here and believe that you went 7, 14, 30 days without fucking. I'm sorry, it's just hard for us to believe that shit. And maybe you really did do that. And if you did do that, hey, I commend you. Shota. I swear to God, I commend you on that. But it's just hard for us to believe that shit because we're going off of what you was doing with us. That's like when it comes to like a woman cheating on a man and stuff like that. What's the first thing that he thinks? All that shit that she was doing, she doing it with him, man. Yeah. That's what really fucks us up. It's not that yeah, you fucking, but it's like you did all this crazy shit with me. I can just imagine what you. That's what fucks us up. So you gotta look at it from a male standpoint of view. Like, why would you do that? This is why I did that, baby. Like, I'm sorry. Hey, you broke up and said, oh man, and you ghosted me for 2 weeks. What the fuck do you want me to guess? What do you want me to expect? Like, I'm thinking to myself, like, man, it's Saturday night, 2:30 in the motherfucking morning. Man, she getting drilled like a motherfucker. Man, I'm finna go fuck somebody. Like, fuck the bullshit. I don't give a fuck if motherfuckers, man, why was at the motherfucking gas station when such and such, or Darren ass was at the liquor store. Such. I don't give a fuck. Like, bro, you gotta look at it from how we look at it. Now, there's a lot of men out here, they don't look at it in that type of standpoint. They really think that they female is faithful. I'm sorry, bro. Look, one thing that always like fucks me up, and this is why, like, and I'm glad like the few times that it has happened wasn't a long stint, but like when men go to jail and they sitting there and holding a woman to a high value, I'm like, bro, you got a 2-year bid. You really think she's not gonna get no dick in 2 years? Like, honestly, like, bro, if we can have a lot, if this shit is true, you die today. You really want to put that bet on real quick?
Yeah, no, I had motherfucking October to January, and I just knew. In my mind, I'm thinking like, damn, she real. But she probably didn't. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But I'm just thinking that, you know.
Like, I'm one of those people that I expect the worst and I pray for the best. You feel me? And if shit don't come back to me and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be, then I can somewhat. But I'm always gonna have that thought in my head, like, Man, you was out here doing something, man. But you know what I'm saying? Everything is so what clean. Like ain't nobody coming to my face with this shit. Like it ain't like I'm a non-known motherfucker. So if it was some shit, a motherfucker would have been said some shit already. Cause they'll love to throw some dirt on my name, just like how they'll love to throw some dirt in your name. But at the same token, though, women don't look at it in that type of value where we don't believe that. I'm sorry, we just don't. Like I hate to say this, but this is the truth though. Women are more hornier than men are.
Oh.
Like y'all think that, oh man, you just put your dick in it. Not necessarily. Like if you really look at it, women are more, you know what I'm saying, sexually inclined than what men are. Honestly, I'm just being honest, because if you're a person that has dealt with a lot of women, you will pick up on these certain type of traits very quickly. Like I didn't dealt with women where they carry themselves in such a proper manner and stuff like that, but constantly all day long just fuck me, sex, like damn. Like, what the fuck? I wouldn't even expect this from you. Like, when we first met and we talked, you know, I met you at a gas station or I met you on Facebook, whatever I met you from, I'm thinking, like, oh, she a nice little sweet girl and stuff like that, cool and stuff like that. You just, man, you worse than me. You feel me? But a lot of people don't see it that way. So that's why I like to ask that question, like, you know, if you're put into those situations, like, how do you feel about that? Because that's honestly how I feel about it. Like, if I'm in a situation where, you know, my significant other, whatever, ghosts me or whatever, I don't give a fuck if it's 48 hours. I think that you're fucking.
I'll beat GP.
Like, because for one, why did you ghost me for 48 hours and all of a sudden now you want to talk again? Like, what?
I'm gonna be. Oh, shit. I got a boyfriend.
You know? Sometimes, you know, you don't even got to ghost a motherfucker. Sometimes just be off some shit like that. You know what I mean? But motherfuckers don't look at it that way, and that's why I want to ask you that question. Like, at the state that you're in right now, are you still a person that's looking for love, looking for a companion, looking for a person that not only can be your better half, but can uplift you, motivate you? And when I say motivate you, make you a better man. You know what I'm saying? When I say a better man, you know what I'm saying? Be on your side, help you, whatever you got going on, you know what I'm saying, the kids or the household, whatever, you know what I'm saying, just overall mold you into a better individual. Are you still pursuing in that, or are you at the situation right now where, man, look, I didn't try this, that didn't work, I tried that didn't work, I tried this, that didn't work, I might as well just be out here just slinging dick, like, fuck it. You feel me?
I understand. The way I look at it now, that I'm not looking.
Right.
My eyes are not like, hey.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not looking for it. I'm just letting everything
play out
how it play out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my focus is my children.
Mm-hmm.
Females are not my focus.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I am a man. Yes, I have balls.
Mm-hmm.
So I have.
You have needs.
Needs. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I gotta something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so, and I don't care what nobody tell you. They can tell you all day, I ain't got a fuck, but they're lying.
Right.
We're men.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. So, but right now, like, you know, that's just gonna be right here while I'm right here.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta do this first. I gotta go make my money first.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go do this. I gotta go take care of this. Take care of home.
Right.
And part of home, yes, it is my dick.
Mm-hmm.
So, but let me take care of this first. Long as XYZ, my kids, is the good, then when I go over here to whatever come out the Z, which is what? A?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can bring that on over and then take care of that. But right now, bro, I'm not looking for it. I did my thing. I was ready to marry a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
And the motherfucker wasn't ready to get
right.
And then I even tried after that, but then that person just couldn't get over social media. Right. That person mindset here while I'm here. We weren't on the same page.
Right.
So right now I'm just, it is what it is, bro. I know the secret to being faithful. Mm-hmm. I know the secret to being a good boyfriend, to being a good husband. And a lot of women don't understand that when they say you dress for the job you want,
Mm-hmm.
not for the job you have.
Right.
They don't understand. If you on social media constantly doing this, you're dressing for what?
Right.
I don't want no woman that's always on social media, that's always doing this, always showing their curves to this person.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that, bro.
Right.
I just don't.
Right.
I want somebody that's fucking what word I'm looking for, exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody had.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in a small fucking county,
Mm-hmm.
so I understand somebody has somebody.
Right, of course.
But why it gotta be X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, E, F, G?
All 26.
Yeah. Why it can't be A and B?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
why?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I'm just saying, like, keep your goods where they at.
Right.
Don't be giving them to everybody. I can't treat you like a wife.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be a wife, you gotta act like a wife when you're a girlfriend. And if you want to be a girlfriend, you gotta act like a girlfriend when you are a fucking associate.
Simple shit.
Easy peasy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to be your man, when I'm your friend, we kicking it. I'm gonna treat you like you my lady.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna open your door.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do all that. I'm gonna make sure you good. Hey, how you doing? You made it home?
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, bro, I don't care.
And one thing I can say, and like I said, this is my brother right here, so I can vouch for what he's saying. And I'm not just saying this shit just to make him look good and shit like that, or whatever the case may be. Look, I be around this motherfucker 24/7, but I can definitely sit there and say, like, even motherfuckers that you have no sexual relationship with, you're still a gentleman with. And I think we're both like that. Like, right. I don't have to have sex with you to be a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? I will treat you like right. I'll treat you like a lady. That's just how I was raised. I'm sorry that, you know what I'm saying, I'm not the norm what you're used to and stuff like that, where a motherfucker come through and all this old shit, and you're used to that shit. So when I show you something different, either you're gonna take it one or two ways. Either, man, you're a guy that I never ran across, or and I don't know about this. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be one of the two. But even with you saying that, and I want to touch on another subject too as well, that you just lightly brushed to as well. When it comes to women, and let's say you was in a situation where you was dealing with a woman and she had a past. And when I say a past, like a rap sheet.
Right.
But when she messed with you though, she was 100% honest. And when I say 100% honest, she let you know her skeletons. She let you know about all this and that, blah, blah, blah. And she Decatur, she's submissive, treated you like the man that you are.
Right.
Would you put her on a high plateau, or would you try to downgrade her versus a female that try to paint the picture and the facade that, oh, I'm a good woman, I ain't never did this and did that, but later on down the line, you find out?
I would respect her off the simple fact that she actually told me what was going on.
Right.
And her past is her past. Don't let it be up.
Right.
So, for her letting me know, that's what they do, just so you know, I did talk to him.
You remember I told you that in the car one day?
You did.
Remember
Yes,
the one chick that I was messing with?
Yes,
and she was like, hey, because I had, how did shit even play out? I think I had showed her something and she seen a picture. No, I was showing her something in the picture and she seen the individual in the picture. So she just came out of left field like, yo, I want to let you know because I see the picture or whatnot. Me and Buddy, we used to mess around and shit.
And that was the female that I was like, man, she cool. I don't know. I had pizza at her cousin crib.
Right.
Crib. I ain't gonna say no. I know what you're talking about. And yes, I do remember that. And the way I would look at it, like I would appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Because I do that. But should she? Should. If all females did that, it wouldn't be as many broken homes as it is right now. But as a female, like, they get mad at us. But like I said, man, we fuck who we can. They fuck who they want. Now, if it's just me and you, and it's Kimberly and Ashley, how could we cheat? If you married to Kimberly, I'm married to Ashley, how could me and you cheat? Please let me know, Fly. How could me and you cheat?
Elaborate a little bit. Hold on. Can
So-
you say it's Kimberly and Ashley?
Check it out.
Okay,
It's
go
Kimberly
ahead.
and Ashley.
Right.
We the only people on Earth.
Oh.
Fly
Okay, I get what you're
and
saying.
Tarzan.
I get what you're saying.
Kimberly and Ashley.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
How could you cheat? How could I cheat, bro?
It's impossible.
Impossible.
Yeah.
Unless Kimberly, who you married to, give me some pussy.
Right.
And Ashley, who I'm married to, give you some pussy.
Yep.
They fuck who they want.
Right.
We fuck who we can.
Mm-hmm.
If fucking Kimberly give me some ass, that's because she can.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna fuck who I can.
Mm-hmm.
So, Ashley, you need to get mad at Kimberly. Don't
Mhm.
get mad at Boom or
Mhm.
Boom.
Mhm.
Don't get mad at her. She the one that gave me some ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy is when I worked at Baxter's a long time ago,
Mm-hmm.
2013, well, 2012, before my grandmother passed, there was a church lady. What the fuck was her name, bro? Oh, man. It was a church lady, and she was thick as hell. She was a twin. Black girl. Melody Proctor. That's her name.
Okay.
I know the name. Melody Proctor.
Okay.
Miss Proctor was so cute, bro. She was cute, thick. She is the only female that ever agreed with me and said this out her mouth first.
Mm-hmm.
A man cannot cheat unless a woman allows him.
Facts.
And she went to church every Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
She said that out her mouth. A man cannot cheat unless a woman allows it.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's only Fly, Tarzan, Kimberly, and Ashley, how the fuck could Fly and Tarzan cheat if Kimberly and Ashley did not give up the pussy, bro?
Right.
How?
To the opposite.
Exactly, bro.
Yep. I feel you say.
We can't.
I feel you say that.
I can go jag off. I can go look at animal porn. You know what I'm saying? Like what can I do? I can go.
Right.
I'm beating my dick. Oh, look at her. You know what I'm saying? But who gonna give me some pussy?
Right.
My woman can give me pussy. That's not cheating.
Right.
But if I cheat, it has to be this broad right here.
Right.
She get to choose who she want to choose.
And you know what's crazy with you saying that? I think that right there is a downfall when it comes to a lot of males, because a lot of males, they go into every situation when it comes to their female counterpart, and they find out something or whatever the case may be, and they don't address the woman. They don't address the bitch, however you want to portray her. They want to go after the dude.
No,
and it's like, how can you get mad at me for being a guy?
no,
She willingly gave me the pussy. Now that's one thing if I took the pussy,
right.
but she willingly gave me the pussy. She willingly sucked my dick.
Right.
You can't get mad at me. Check your bitch. You know what I mean? But motherfuckers run into that situation all the time. I have ran into that situation a couple times too as well. And I'm sure you done ran into that situation too as well. It's like, how do you deal with situations like that?
Right. So my thing is this, bro. There's barriers. A lot of people say, "Oh, I can be friends with a female."
Mm-hmm.
All this and that. There's barriers, bro. I don't care what nobody say.
Mm-hmm.
Right. If you were in love with a female watch
Mm-hmm.
or fly,
Mm-hmm.
Diasi,
Whatever.
you call you. You was in love with a female that you mess with, and you let me know, bro. I love this, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'll start talking. I am not. That's my barrier.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna mess with that girl no matter what the case.
Right.
If it's just somebody that you just had sex with, y'all was just having a thing, a
Mhm.
fling, whatever. If I wind up stumbling across that girl, it's what it is.
Right.
We can go run a train. We can
Right,
do
right.
whatever. But if I'm just a random dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tarzan's a random dude, you're Diasi,
Right.
and you mess with somebody, and then I meet this girl,
Mm-hmm.
and she like, man, oh, this and that, whatever. And then I wind up getting in cahoots with you, and I find out that y'all still messing around.
Right.
And then you find out that me and her messing around. You cannot, well, you can. You can get mad if I'm still messing with her.
Right.
Or I can get mad if she messing with you, whatever the case may be, like, you didn't tell me you was still messing with dude.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could be like, why you fucking with my wife, bro? You see that we married.
Right.
But if she didn't tell you, and I'm still, I'm still fucking with her, bro. She didn't tell me that she was messing with you still. She was fucking with you. I'm just being a man. I got a dick. I got balls. I got testosterone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just doing me.
Right.
you shouldn't get mad at that man. That's her fault.
Yep.
Now, if me and you cool, what up, bro?
Right.
Shaking your hands and I'm still fucking your bitch. Or I'm still having sex with your wife.
Right.
Yes, you can get mad. You can whoop my ass. You can be whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you. I wouldn't get mad at that.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's on her, that on her. I don't want to do just being.
Mm-hmm.
I look at it as a woman. Women got to realize that 95% of the time, 98, if you want to ask me, but I'm gonna go off the general population. 95% of the time, when a man get killed over some shit, like it's usually a woman's fault.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
it's usually a woman's fault, bro.
Facts.
It's not our fault, bro. We just being my dick get hard.
And I tell people this all the time, like if you look at a lot of shit that be going on and stuff like that, they'll tell you this story like, oh yeah, reason why we're into it with them because they shot at my mans or they beat up my mans or they robbed my man. But no, this is what I'm saying though. They say that, but when you really find out the origin of what really happened, it all started because of a bitch. It started over a bitch. And y'all had that animosity with each other already. So the fire was there. The fuel was there. But what made the fire, though, was y'all robbed him. Or y'all shot at him. Or y'all jumped him. Y'all fought him on some weird shit. But really, the origin came from such girl from over here. Yeah. And y'all try to find a way to retaliate. And this was your best opportunity to retaliate. And I tell that to people all the time. It's like...
gang wars and everything.
All that shit. It all started over a female. It all started over female. If motherfuckers was 100% honest and just gave and told the truth, like, man, this is why such and such got into it with such and such. All these stories will all start off because a female. Same thing with, I like to point people towards this direction right here. Look at Alpo, the dude from Paid in Full and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Every time that he killed somebody, was because somebody was either one, disrespecting one of his females or his wife or whatever, or two, they was fucking on him. He never killed nobody.
That was Cameron?
Yeah, that was Cameron. He only killed one person over money, but everybody else was over a bitch. And that right there shows you that women just don't know how much power they truly got.
They got a lot.
Like, they think that, bro, like, y'all really run this motherfucker. I hate to say this. I hate to give y'all that much power, but y'all truly run this motherfucker. If everybody in the motherfucker...
They know that. That's why they do what they do.
Check this out. And that's facts too as well, but check this out. If everybody right now to this day was getting some pussy right now, I'm talking about all 7-8 billion of us right now. And I know when I say 7 billion, that's men and women included, but I'm just saying all men. If everybody was getting some pussy right now, I bet tomorrow... It'll be so much peace treaties and stuff like that. Motherfuckers wouldn't be in war. Because I'm getting pussy.
Yeah, I don't need... What
the fuck I want to fight you for?
Yeah.
Fuck I want to be in this room arguing with men and shit like that. I'm getting pussy. Like, they just don't understand and realize that. And it's crazy because we live in a society that's what is being driven off of. Yes, they can sit here and say that, oh, the reason was because of this, or the reason was because of that. But no, was that really the reason, or was that the reason that you made it to be?
Right.
What was the origin of the reason?
And then, like you know, with the blacks on the foes, that happened years ago. That's what it happened over a female half of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time. They ain't gonna tell you that, but shit, what y'all gonna whoop my ass? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where it came from.
Right.
I could talk about this shit for 6 hours, bro.
I know you can. And that's why, like, I wanted to, like, lead up into this segue and stuff like that, because I didn't want you to just come through and just swinging the sword. You see me? Mm-hmm. Like, I want people to get, like, a better understanding, because the questions that I ask you and stuff like that, I know these are questions and things about you that people don't know.
Right.
They don't know that you like this and you like that. They don't know that you truly are. And like I said, I'm not just saying this because I'm your friend and I'm your brother, but I've seen it first-handedly. We're at a situation in our life where if you're wrong, you're wrong. I'll tell you that you're wrong. And the same thing with me. You tell me all the time. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You tell me that I'm wrong.
Right.
So we have that type of rapport with each other. You're truly a family man. You're truly a person that, You know what I'm saying? You put everybody before yourself and stuff like that. Like, you truly about this stuff, and it's not no fabrication or anything like that. So that's why I felt like it would be perfect to give people a good general understanding of what's your thought process before I started hitting with these questions real quick. Because if I was just start hitting with these questions, they'll just think like, oh, he just sexist. And it's not even that. It's not even that. How am I sexist? Because I want what's right and perfect for not only me, but for her and for everybody else that's around and stuff like that. Like, how's that being sexist?
Right.
Like, that's impossible. Like, you want me to deal with a female that don't want my best interest, or do you want me to mess with a female that does want my best interest? It's simple as that, you know. And people will sit there and get mad or try to criticize and stuff, but just like we had this conversation the other day and stuff like that. America, what is America? The only country that what?
I'll be freedom of what?
yeah, but I'm talking about when it comes to women though. Only.
It's supposed to be the country where women got freedom of everything. But they don't pay nothing, right?
Right. But you go to other countries though.
They gotta bend over, bust it open.
Right.
You know, that's why they don't have to pay nothing.
But yet they sit here and try to criticize how America is though. Like, women will sit here and be like, oh, America's the
only country that complain about 50-50.
Right.
But we the only country that let y'all get freedom of speech. In the other countries, y'all just a pet. You all are just a pet.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And you lucky I gotta take a piss right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta take but I would get on this for like 3 hours, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, like, excuse me, y'all.
But no, though, like, that's the truth right there, because in America, we are the only country that allows women to have freedom of will and freedom to everything to do whatever they want to do. You can look at any type of situation that you're in and stuff like that. And whenever the situation that you're in, the woman is already looked at as being the person in the right. And the man is already looking at the person as he got to defend himself for his rights. In any other country, it's not like that. And when he showed me that post a couple weeks ago and stuff like that, it showed that, you know, America is the only country where men complain about going 50-50. But it's like, okay, in these other countries, a man is willing to pay for everything, but yet a woman is being a woman. Being submissive, being in her place. She's not out of pocket. She's not doing this. She's not doing that. When that man is talking to other men, she looks down. She don't speak. It's simple stuff like that. So when women say stuff like that, like, oh man, these men in America, they complain about this and that and stuff. Be a real man and pay for it all, man. Why should I have to go half with you? Because you're not being a true woman. Like, it's simple stuff like that. And I know I'm gonna raise some red flags and people gonna look at me sideways and stuff like that. Like, oh, you can't think like that. Those countries, they're not even fully developed. How can you know, saying take practices and teaching from those countries when they're not even fully developed? But it's the truth though. Those countries right there, the woman is being a woman. And what is she? Submissive. Y'all don't know the definition of a submissive person. Look up the definition of a submissive person. That's what the woman is. She's being submissive. So it's only right that the man definitely take care of the whole household, because this woman, she's at home cooking, cleaning, taking care of the kids and stuff like that. She's not going out. She's not going out to the bar. She's not doing this. She's not doing that. She's at the house. But over here in America, though, man, look, something totally different. Something totally different. You feel me? You got anything you want to add to that?
Like I told him the other day, man, like, I had seen a post. Yeah, like, only in America does a man complain about going.
Mm-hmm.
But shit, America supposed to have equal rights, freedom of speech, freedom of everything.
Right.
You know, ain't no male, female. Like, we can all supposedly do everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's not true. Like, you know? And see, in America, right? Yes, you do have a lot of men that say, well, we need to go 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
In Afghanistan and all that, you know, a lot of females have to wear turbans and everything. Mm-hmm. They have to wear these things.
And like what I was just telling them.
They're extensions.
What I was just telling them. When a man is in the presence of another man and the wife is right there, she don't look up. She looks down. You know what I'm saying? Don't make no eye contact with that man. Yep. For there can't be no type of deceiving, like, Are y'all flirting? Because people don't understand, like, little subtle stuff is flirting.
Yes.
Like, if a woman, she don't even got to say no, but she's sitting there just eyeballing you, that's flirting right there.
Yeah, so really cheating is like lusting is cheating.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And lusting can be eyeballing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So technically that's cheating.
Right.
You know, if you want to go off the Bible, me personally, cheating is anything you do that you don't want yourself.
Right.
And that's anything.
Right.
If I don't want my girl to go say, hey, babe, then I can't go say, hey, babe.
Right.
If I don't want my girl to be texting this dude, then I can't go text this female. I don't give a fuck if I knew him for 15 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. To me, that's cheating.
But people don't look at it like that way. And do you think that in today's society and in the further years and stuff like that, do you feel like men, and when I say men, I'm talking about real men, like really standing on principle, really standing on their P's and Q's and stuff like that. Do you feel like now we're in a situation where we're pretty much in a catch-22?
Yes, I do. I do feel like that because there's a thin line leading, rolling.
Okay. Elaborate on that one. Yeah.
Because they say we need to lead. So if I tell a girl, like, hey, babe, why don't you wear this right here?
Yep.
This look better, blah, blah, and that. I like, you look good in this. They'll be like, I'm controlling them because I'm trying to tell them what to wear.
Right.
In my mind, technically, I don't want you to wear this because I know this is a little too revealing.
Right.
As opposed to this. So I'm just going to say, hey, babe, I prefer you to wear this right here. You know what I'm saying? But if I tell you that, you're going to think that I'm trying to control you and tell you, no, you got to wear this, not this.
Right.
There's a thin line. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what's crazy? I didn't see women sit there and be like, I want a man to sit there and put me in my place. Meaning that if I'm wearing something too revealing, he's not going to just sit there and just not say nothing. He's going to be like, baby, no, you should wear this and blah, blah, blah. But in that same breath of air, though, they will say that.
They'll say that.
But when it comes to push the shove,
they gonna say you controlling it. You trying to tell me?
Damn, you trying to tell me what to wear?
Wait,
but you was the same person that just told me. Well, not even tell me, but you was the same person that when I first met you, you was telling everybody like, I want a man to tell me like, if I'm wearing something too revealing, let me know. All right, I just let your big headed ass know.
Right.
And now you saying I'm control. Like, pick a side now. What we doing here?
It's the same sense as like, you can't win for lose, bro. You tell a broad female that you tell them anything. They be like, you don't have a ring on my finger. Right?
Right.
But you put a ring on their finger, what they gonna say? You're not my daddy. God damn.
So like
what the fuck what do I have to do?
Right.
To tell you how I feel. Like,
right.
It just don't matter what you do, they gonna say something, bro. It just doesn't matter. There is no win or lose, and that's what they don't understand. That's why the people in Afghanistan and all them other countries were like, you females are nothing but like a pet in those countries.
I hate to sound so harsh about it, but it's the truth though.
You're an extension.
It's the truth though.
You're another kid. So in America, you better respect that. We say 50-50 and we be like, all right, boom. We going half on everything. We don't get paid enough to be like, I get paid this amount of money, I can take care of the whole house, pay my rent, pay my car note, pay the light bill, pay the gas bill, the cable bill.
But even in that same breath of air, though, I can give you better examples. Remember I was showing that one video. I give you better examples. People that's getting paid, let's just say millions of dollars, right? Where they can take care of multiple people, right? The females still act out of control.
It don't matter. That's what I'm saying. There's no win or lose. That's what I'm saying. There's no win or lose.
It doesn't matter.
That's what I'm saying. There's no win or lose. They don't do what they gonna do, bro. Like they have the power to do it because they hold that jewel that us as men, we can't help it, bro. You know why they compare us to dogs? Because if you got a dog in heat, which I am a dog breeder as well, you guys, I didn't mention that. You have a male dog right now. You have a female dog in heat. No matter what you do, you can shoot this dog, beat this dog,
He gonna
whatever.
try his hardest to get to her.
He still is going to try and get to that bitch, which is a female dog.
Right.
No matter what you do to him. That's why they compare us to dogs, us as males, as men.
Right.
Because that's just how it is. We have testosterone. And we cannot control that. Like, I mean, we could be like, no, I'm good. Whatever the case. We still gonna have a fucking hard ass dick. Or if we don't got a hard dick, that shit still circulating in our motherfucking ball sack. We still wanna fuck.
Right, yep.
You know, some of us know how we have little tactics we can do, whatever the case may be, but you cannot stop a man from being a man. You just can't. We are men. Your best bet is to just let me go satisfy that man. I'm not gonna let him leave the house hungry or what?
Horny. Yes.
That's just what you're not gonna do.
The double H's.
You know what I'm saying? If you do that, don't question why you got cheated on.
Now, I know what you did right there. And I'm finna go down that street. I'm walking down that street real quick. With you saying that right there, have you ever dealt with a female that has been in your household? And when I say in your household, I know how you are right now. You have your own place. You know what I'm saying? Your stability. You got your own multiple cars and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You're not waiting on nobody. Have you ever dealt with a female that has stayed there and you're paying all the bills?
Right.
That has used your cars, that has asked money from you, and has still did you walk out the house, walk out your palace, walk out your temple, hungry and horny?
Yes, I And it's just stomach cringing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you can believe what you want to believe. Anybody can believe what they want to believe. The first female I ever cheated on was the female before last.
Right.
I'm not finna say no titles, nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And,
but motherfuckers that know, they know. They know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So with that being said, no matter how or what I'm doing, I can do whatever. I'm just gonna go home, play the game, and that's it. Go to work, play the game. Go to work, play the game. Go to work, play the game. Doesn't matter, bro. Like, it doesn't matter. And they still don't get it because they know they have that power. This is pussy. He's a man. He has testosterone. He needs this regardless of what the fuck is going on.
Right.
Guess who got this? I got this.
Right.
So if he wants this, I can control when he gets this. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yep.
And it's up to me to decide if he gonna get it, if he not. If he don't, then oh well.
Right.
But then I'm gonna cry if he goes get it from somebody else. Because there's always a bitch out there that's going to give you a sandwich.
Facts. And they don't understand that.
There's always one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all got the power to go fuck who y'all want, and we fuck who we can. But there's always somebody out there that we can fuck. As a man, yes, I'm about to spill the tea. As a man, in our mind, we always go off of this. If I'm kicking it with my bro, I'm kicking it with Wise or somebody else.
Right.
And I'm single. First and foremost, I'm gonna go. At the end of the night, I want to go end up with the female that's gonna give me pussy and head.
Right.
If I can't go with the female that's gonna give me pussy and head, I'm gonna go with my baby mama.
Right.
Lucky for me, I got 3 of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And out of them 3, like, I mean, I'm gonna see which one can I deal with. Which one can I, whatever. I want to go to somebody I can get the whole package from.
Right.
You might have, our first goal is to go with the new broad.
Right.
I want to go with the new broad first. Who I meet tonight.
Right.
Can't go with that person. I'm going to go with the person that's going to give me, I know this person give me hit. I know she going to give me hit. She's going to give me pussy. I'm going to try to go with that. If I can't get that, then I got to go with one of the baby mamas.
Right.
That's how I go. New broad, the person that I know that's gonna give me head, or if they will, if I can't get one of them people, I'm gonna go with the baby mama. I've been fucking the baby mama on and off, or if even if on and off, I know that the mother of my child,
right,
or kids,
right.
I know I can get pussy in here. I can get the whole nine
right.
with this person. That's how it go. And as men, I don't give a fuck what nobody hop on here and tell you. That's how we think. We want the new one first, fresh pussy. We can't get fresh pussy. Let me see if such and such is gonna answer the phone on whatever. She ain't answer, so now I gotta go see the mother of my kids at. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. If we can't get that, then we just strong. We fucked up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How it is. End of the day, that's how it works. That as a man, you can tell me whatever you want to tell me. You got one kid. I have numerous kids.
Right.
So I have 4. So and I raised a 5th one. So with that being said, I know how it go, bro. We want the new fresh shit first. And then we can't get the fresh shit. We're gonna go with the shit that we hit before a long time ago. That gave us this and this. And then maybe she gonna move. Hey, can't get that, we're gonna go to baby mama.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm the same way. I'm the same exact way. Honestly, I am. I'm the same exact way. You know what I'm saying? I'm searching for the new one. You know what I'm saying? I'm pursuing and stuff like that. If she ain't on shit or whatever the case might be, all right, boom, whatever. All right, we'll try another day. All right, well, we didn't mess around here and there and stuff like that, but it's nothing that was a regular basis. So let me try my luck with her real quick. She ain't talking about shit. This motherfucker right here toxic as hell, man.
I know I can get her though.
But I know I can get her though. She toxic as fuck. Fuck, let me just go over there, man.
Yeah, like fuck it.
You know,
last resort.
Right. But that's the dilemma and the situation that we get put into though. And people don't realize, and when I say people, women don't realize that like you can have a good man in your corner. You can have a good man on your side. But just act like a woman. That's all you gotta do, and it's not that hard. Like, a lot of y'all want to sit here and post all this and share all this, like, oh, I want a relationship like my grandparents. I want a relationship like my, my older mother and father. But they don't realize, though. Ask your grandparents if they still alive. Ask your mother and father, you know what I'm saying, what did they went through with this relationship. And I bet they tell you, it was all types of ups and downs and turnarounds, turmoil, trials and tribulations. It was all that. It wasn't peaches and cream. It may look like peaches and cream to y'all, because that's what they portrayed to. But if you was to ask them, I bet they'll tell you, like, it was not all peaches and cream. You know what I'm saying? I did this and I did that and I fucked up and shit, like, he did this and he did that and blah, blah, blah because of what I did and stuff like that, whatever. But just ask them. That's all you gotta do. But people don't realize that. They just look at a picture or a situation and is, oh man, they so perfect. Why we can't be like that? It's not always what you see from face value. It's not. You know? Facts. But bro, we've been on here for 2 hours. I'm definitely gonna have to get you on here again. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up right there.
We got a podcast coming. Got a whole new channel coming, bro. It's called V Squad Podcast.
There we go.
So, me, Fly, and my boy Porky, let you know it's gonna be more than us, but I just know for sure it's gonna be us 3. It's coming soon. He just sent me everything today. Y'all will see it. Stay tuned. We're gonna have a lot more to talk about. He said we've been on for 2 hours. I gotta get some sleep. You know what I'm saying? I got the hiccups right now. I'm sorry.
Right.
But stay tuned. Always tune in to Fly Guy. He got a lot of content, man. A lot of good shit going on. He be busting his ass in his racing. I gotta have him teach me. Make sure y'all subscribe. Most definitely.
I appreciate it, man. Appreciate everybody that comes through. I got multiple pages and stuff like that. I got a Call of Duty page. I got a racing page. I got this right here is my Fly Guy only POV, my personal point of view type of situation where I talk about stuff like this because I be talking about stuff like this within my live streams. You see? So I wanted to make a page where I'm talking about stuff like this, and I know it's relatable to other people or whatever the case may be. So I just wanted to put it out there and stuff. And we've been doing this not on a regular day basis, but we've been messing around on this page for like a good almost a year now, stuff like that. So I appreciate everybody rocking out, staying in tune, staying good feedback and stuff like that, rocking out and all that good old stuff. But Enough of my peace, love, and positivity and blessings. You already know we rocking, bullying, cooling, and schooling. Got my boy Tarzan right here in the building. You know what I'm saying, man? Your boy Fly Guy, man. Make sure you rate, subscribe, comment, all that good old stuff. Follow on all social media platforms. Got anything like social media platforms that you want to put out there?
Not at the moment. I mean, you can check my Facebook page, Darian Tarzan Montgomery. I got a fight coming up in March or whatever the case may be. I'll let y'all know the exact date. I've been having I had 2 fights already canceled because people couldn't make their weight. I've been losing my weight, sacrificing my Oreos and shit, which is hard. I've been doing all that. But yeah, just Darian Tarzan Montgomery, Zanzan1944 on Instagram. Just check it out, or shit, get in contact with him. You gonna see he always tag me, and we always together.
Yeah. But other than that, though, man, enough of my peace, love, and blessings, positivity, man. Y'all be smooth, man. Y'all be prayed up. Y'all be ganged up, all that good old shit. Until next time, I'll holler at y'all next one, man. And we up out of here, man.
Yes,
Gang,
sir.
man. Let's get it.